Bank holiday weekend! Hurrah! Every day's a bank holiday for me. Yeah, what did I do? About 65 miles today? Yeah, I know, I said miles, not kilometres. Because I prefer to talk in miles rather than kilometres. Might have worked out more actually, because my speedo's playing up, because I said goodbye to my mate earlier and I went and done a little bit more, so... Anyway, without, not always number counting, but anyway. Yeah, it's crazy, like, everyone's, obviously wants to get to the beach today, and, bumper to bumper, going into, Western town near me. And, yeah, I guess it's a shame. People want to just take their family for a day out, but, yeah, my advice would probably just be to all of them just to, like, turn off your ignition and leave the car where it is and walk to the beach, because they look like they're going to be stuck there for hours. Or get a bike. No, it's not really practical for everybody, but there aren't that many bikes out compared to what there should be, really. And a lot of people probably only live down the road, some of them. Probably within walking distance for a lot of people. But this is the thing, isn't it, Might be within walking distance, like 1 or 2 miles or something, but people still jump in their cars, like unnecessary journeys, Well, I don't know why people just don't use their bodies while they got it, I know that, eventually we all do get old and everything kind of goes south or whatever. But you can prolong that, and get your fitness up, You use it or lose it sort of thing, I mean, some people are in hospital, like, they can't do nothing. Might have had limbs off due to whatever, or they're just sick. So, whilst you are able to move around. And, I've seen so many people in Bristol today going along the underneath the Clifton Suspension Bridge, jogging. So grossly overweight, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, they're putting themselves through all this pain, and they're probably doing themselves more damage than necessary by running too far for starters, Like, I'm fit, but I'll only, like, run, like, a little circuit around my house, which is just barely a mile or something, and I'm going to carry on doing that for probably another, like, 8 or 9 months, just to sort of build myself up, to get my, my knees and everything, sort of, hardened up to it, I suppose, used to the impact and stuff, And you got these people running for, like, I don't know how long it is along there, 1, 2, I don't know, 3 or 4 miles, and they're, like, slogging themselves, Huge people, they're like jellies, like, And I'm thinking, like, if only they were to sort their diet out, over, like, a month, you notice a vast, like, change and difference, Don't need to be running so much, trying to lose the weight, because it's not the way, You could, like, do nothing and sort of get yourself slim, really. They're probably just eating what they think's good nutrition, And at the end of the day, they're just not getting anywhere. It's just like a vicious circle, Up and down, whatever they're doing, I don't know. It's just it's not the way. It's a shame, Get healthy, eat your fruit and vegetables, because that's all I'm going to keep banging on about, really. That's what it comes down to. It's so simple, Get yourself a cheap smoothie maker from wherever. I know Argos does them. I bought one for like under a tenner a while ago from the Valley range. Lasted me a long time, Or wherever you are in the world. Obviously, that's to people that are in the UK and England, but wherever you are in the world, I mean, friends might have one in a cupboard that they've never used, I've had it as a present. It's just pushed to the back of the cupboard, or on the worktop or something, Try and grab it off them, like, make use of it. Stick yourself some bananas and stuff in there, some blueberries or strawberries or something, and just whisk it up, knock it back, Make sure your bananas are ripe and spotty, and that'd be a meal, Have your glass of water in the morning, and for lunch have more fruit again, peaches, apples, pears, raspberries, blackberries, mangoes, pineapples. There's so much you can do, you know. Even the sugars in like in juicing, you know, in like celery and carrot juice and stuff. You'd be surprised. I mean, I haven't done any juicing for a while. Actually, I've got some carrots and some celery for this weekend. I might do those tomorrow, actually. But I've just been using the smoothie maker because it's good. Put some dates in there, some bananas. You can play around with that. You can just have bananas and cinnamon or something, you know. Or bananas and blueberries, strawberries, all the usual stuff, you know. Just put something in there for just to change it around so you don't get bored, I suppose. But I mean, yeah, I suppose I could drink banana smoothies all the time. Stick some ice in there to cool it off, which is kind of cool, you know. And some vanilla essence or something. I do that now and again. But I just like to keep it simple. I mean, there was a time when I put perhaps a bit of soy milk in there just to cream it up, but that can kind of get addictive because it's more like tasting more like a milk, you know, like a milky sort of a shake drink there, which I'm obviously trying to get away from. That's another thing I don't understand, you know, people that like, they obviously give up. I mean, it's all right perhaps when you are transitioning, when you are very, very, very new to it, you know, and you want things to taste like meat or dairy products and stuff. I'm slowly weaning off of that. But I always have in the freezer, I got these veggie burger things. Cause sometimes, you know, when I do get like a craving or something, which are getting fewer and far between, you know, I'll have one of those with some beans or something, you know. That's another thing people got to understand, you know. You do all these slim fast diets and stuff, which is great for those people that do it, you know. A lot of people do really good on that, and if that's what you want to do, then keep doing it, because there are people that have lost a lot of weight on it. But you are still kind of perhaps calorie restricting, you know, and eating basically like a Western diet, still the same stuff, but they obviously do these different recipes and stuff with that. But whereas like with vegan diet, don't look at it perhaps as vegan or the ethics and that side of it, but just look at it because a lot of like sports people, they adopt the diet just to lose weight and you know, get their weight down for whatever they're doing and increase performance and bits and pieces, and then perhaps after they've done their competition or something, you know, the competition period in the year, whatever, 2-3 months, whatever they're doing, I suppose, and they might go back to how they used to eat, you know. So people jump on the wagon and use it for different reasons, you know. So maybe that's something you could look into, rather than give your money to someone who's doing like a weight loss program thing like that. Just spend your money on fruits and vegetables and do it on you know, yourself. You know, you still got like your starches, like pasta, rice, and potatoes, and couscous and things like that. I mean, there's 1,001 things you can do with that, you know. And the fruit and veg, don't think of it as just like chopped up tomato and cucumber on a plate. You can do just so much with that, you know. Like last night I had a salad with lettuce, sweet corn, tomatoes and cucumber. Trying to think what else I had in there now. Oh, some grapes I chucked in there. And some grated carrot. And for a dressing, first time I made it last night actually was some nuts. I can't remember the name of the nuts now. Not pine nuts. I've really slipped my mind. Hang on a minute. I think I might have the bag in here actually. We got real videos for real people. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, organic whole cashew nuts. And just put them in the Vitamix with a little bit of water, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and just made that into like a dressing, and it was really good actually. Obviously I want to steer away from that too much. I don't want to rely on that too much, these like flashy dressings and stuff. Like I said, I just like the lime and the lemon, put them in the squeezer and just dress that over sometimes. But it's alright now and again, I suppose, get a bit of fat in there, you know. Or like, you know, your fats from your avocados and stuff. It's knowing what's good and bad fats as well, you know. So yeah, I hope some people find that interesting. Hope you're bearing with me on these videos. Like, some of them are, well, I don't know, they're just new, innit? That's why I just started the channel, you know. I just felt I wanted to talk, and there are, you know, there's probably 100 people out there like myself, you know, who cycle or do whatever, you know. and are wondering what to do. They might have been like I was 2 years ago or a year ago, a little bit overweight, a little bit chubby, a little bit tubby, and wondering what to do and where to go with it. That's all I want to inspire people like that. And you can do something about it. Like I said about the people running earlier, the overweight people. You can do less of that, and just sort your diet out. You'll be losing more weight, and then whatever your chosen sort of fitness thing is, or play, I call it, like a lot of people do, call it play rather than exercise, because it just sounds such a chore. Just use that to build your muscles up. You don't go to the gym to lose weight. You go to the gym to tone up. Or my gym's outside for me. I've got a pull-up bar I put in, go cycling, go running, do press-ups and other bits and pieces outside, stretching and stuff like that. I've got some free weights and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff you can do without doing a gym membership and spending money like that. Yeah, that's quite a long video actually, 11 minutes. Just got to chat and be yourself, That's all I'm doing. Right, I'm going to get something to eat now, because, a bit of a ride earlier, so let's get some grub on. Cheers everybody, bye.